Let's bring in the man of the hour. We are talking to, for our guest today, outgoing na ICI Commissioner Rogelio Babes Singson. Good evening, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Secretary.
Hi, it's good to have you, sir. And thank you for joining us today. You want to start?
Yes.
So, sir, we listened to your press conference kanina and mahaba-haba naman, and you explained your side very comprehensively. So, I guess my first question to you is, nakausap niyo na po ba si President Marcos about this?
No, not at all.
But has Malacanang received your letter, accepted the resignation?
My letter was sent a few weeks ago, and it's irrevocable that complied with the 30-day notice.
Sir, mahaba na sir yung 2 weeks and they haven't given feedback?
Well, may mga nagsasabi na kung pwede daw extend. Sabi ko, why not? Kung mga 15 days lang, wala namang problema. But otherwise, it stays on December 15.
Okay, so you mean you filed it 2 weeks ago. Do you know why si Chair Reyes only announced it yesterday or the other day?
Well, hoping that there would be some response from Malacanang, pero apparently wala naman. So, go ahead na kami.
Mahalaga doon yung tawa ni Secretary Babes.
Oo nga. Actually, yung nga sir 2 weeks ago, tapos mukhang walang movement, walang response, parang walang feedback kayo nakuha, if I'm getting you right. That doesn't sound very encouraging.
Other than someone asking me kung pwede daw mag-extend until December 31, sabi ko no problem. So, in fact, they said they will make the announcements, but since naglalabasan na, sabi ko, might as well come out and do a press con myself.
Secretary, marami kayo nabanggit kanina, Secretary, no? Nabanggit nyo yung isang dahilan, yung health considerations, yung stress sa inyong pamilya. Yung ikalawa ay yung gusto nyong tumulong doon sa master plan sa DPWH, no? Matulungan sila. At ikatlo, meron din kayo mga criticisms, no? About yung kakulangan ng power, ng resources, ng support ng ibang mga line agencies sa ICI. Pero doon sa tatlong clusters ng paliwanag nyo kanina, anong mas dominant?
Siyempre pamilya, ikaw naman.
Hindi.
But parang ayaw yung maniwala, pamilya at health will be there to this week.
Oh, sir, it's not that we don't believe. We understand. Actually, we understand. Family always comes first. But of course, minsan kasi it's the catalyst or the trigger could be something else.
You know what it is, Secretary? It's just because we've gotten so used to euphemisms when people resign. Always it's about family, always about health, always personal reasons. But then later on, we find out the real reason.
Yeah, no. As far as I'm concerned, I have no problem working here. I have not received any pressure on stopping hearings or wag mong tawagin yan, si ganito, si ganyan, wag mong pahirapan. No such thing. That's for sure. Okay? So, the other thing is, really, I've been in and out of the clinic. No? I've been working out, and this is the first time in my 7 years that I've been given 4 kinds of maintenance medication. I've never had maintenance medication in my life. Ngayon na lang, with ICI work.
Ay, talo ko kayo, Secretary. Ako, college pa lang, may maintenance na
So, Secretary, open ba kayo dun sa extension until the end of the year? Hanggang December 30, kasi yun ang mukhang hinihingi ng Malacanang.
Kung ganun lang, kung totoong hinihingi, why not? Ano naman yun? But I in fairness to Vince Dizon, sinabi niya naman, no? And I told him, Vince, you have to work on the master plan. Otherwise, next year, pagdating ng ulan, tatanungin na naman ng tao, baha na naman sila, ano ba ang ginagawa ng DPWH, no? So sabi ko, you have to
nakita na ba yan? Nakita na yung master plan niyo?
Ano?
Have they found?
Nakita na ba yung master plan?
Nandiyan yun. Labo nun. Kahit na kayo na pumunta kayo sa Google, hanapin nyo, nandiyan eh. Google yun.
Hindi kasi nag-order sila ng new master plan eh. Ibig sabihin, wala yung master plan ninyo.
No.
Baka nawala, kinain ng daga.
Because, hindi ko inuwi, that's for sure. Pangalawa, definitely, you need an upgrading because of the recent typhoon and climate change na mas intense in so short a period. Kasi dati, ang standard was 50-year rain period, yung highest over the last 50 years. Ngayon, dapat 100 na. In other words, the strongest, heaviest rainfall within the last 100 years. So, actually, most recent is malalakas.
Secretary, nag-guest kahapon dito si Congressman Egay Erice. Sabi niya, nakapag-usap daw kayo. At ang sabi rin niya, based sa kanyang vantage point, no, hindi naman dahil sa conversation nyo lang, ICI is dead.
I don't see why. No? The problem is if people that think that ICI will solve the whole problem, there's no way. I'm telling you. Okay? So people's expectations should not rely only on one institution of a committee that was hurriedly executed. Let's face it, lumabas yung EO, walang budget, walang support. Parang, sige, lumabang ka sa gera. Saan ang bala namin?
Pero di ba, Secretary, kasalanan ng Malacanang yon dahil sila yung nag-build up sa ICI to a high level. Kaya siyempre, yung expectations sa mga tao ay nakabatay doon. No? Ngayon lang pinapaliwanag yung limits niya.
Sana ganun. But up to now, yung budget na sinasabi nila, nasa diary lang, wala pa sa amin.
Yung 40 million.
41 million? Akala ko dinownload na. Secretary, akala ko dinownload na yung 41 million until the year end.
Sa 41 million, 1 million. Nasa diary yung nga, wala sa amin.
Baka nasa Philippine Star.
Nakuha nyo na, 1 million.
Nasa Philippine Star.
Hindi, abulakan ko lang muna.
1 million.
Secretary,
Hindi, Malacanang announcement yun eh. Malacanang announcement yung 41 million. You're saying 1 million pa lang ang nada-download.
Tama yun, 41 million. 41 million. Pero wala pa sa amin. Wala pa sa account ng ICI. Wala pa kami.
Well, Secretary, of course, we do understand the concerns over health and family, but, 3 months already into the ICI, you're still, as you pointed out, lacking resources, legal authority to call in and cite in contempt people, subpoena documents, and so on down the line. And this is already, these are complaints that are 3 months old already. My question to you po is, do you think, from your perspective, was the President serious, or do you think the President was serious enough in this investigation, considering that he apparently failed to give you the weapons with which to fight this war?
I think the President was serious. The fact is, siya nga nag-umpisa nito. No? Siya nga nag-siwalat nitong anomalies na to. So he needed some help to facilitate cases. No? And that was our role. No? That was our role. Unfortunately, yung lumabas na EO, kulang-kulang.
Yes, sir. But that's also my point. This is 3 months old. This EO is 3 months old. The complaints also, or the concerns also, are 3 months old, and nothing has been done to address your concerns. And these are not new concerns anymore. In fact, sir, we guested Claire Castro just this Sunday in one of our shows. Tinanong namin siya, aren't you going to certify as urgent itong mga bills pending in Congress, giving more power to the ICI to subpoena, summon documents, hold in contempt people? Her answer basically was, but the PNP and the NBI don't even have those powers, but they're able to do their jobs. We need to be careful daw not to have overlapping agencies with overlapping authorities. That was the answer po. So your perspective po as to that answer?
Well, actually that's the role of Congress to pass that strengthened. We have told them where are the problems, what needs to be done for the new ICI to be more effective. No? So what are we doing right now? We are not relying on the legal process dahil napakahaba. So we are resorting to what is referred to as administrative measures that are embedded in several agencies like foreclosure, freezing of accounts, BIR understatements of income taxes. Yung mga ganito are the administrative measures that we are focusing on, and we continue to push agencies. Actually, we have just had a meeting of the technical working group. Talagang pinupukpok namin, o nasaan na yung mga assets, air assets na yan? Ano kailangan gawin?
Yes, sir. We understand,
So,
sir.
that's where we are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We understand, sir. It should be Congress that should pass the law, pero not even a push or a hint of urgency from Malacanang as far as those laws are concerned.
Well, hindi naman, no, because we were already promised by the leadership that they, I hope their promise comes true that they will pass it before the Congress recesses about December 19th.
Secretary, importante
Yes, sir.
yung araw na ngayon sa ICI dahil pinatawag at humarap si presidential son, Congressman Sandro Marcos. Nandun ba kayo kanina sa ICI? Dahil hindi pa naman kayo effectively umaalis.
I will be here until the midnight of December 15th.
Yes, so dumalo kayo kanina dun sa...
Yes, I was there. I was there.
So
I'm
warranted
still
po ba
interested
yung
in
kanyang
the-
executive session? Kasi nag-aalala ngayon mga tao, mukhang lahat ng magiging guest nyo na
Executive
in your
session.
live streaming, puro magre-request na executive session.
Hindi naman,
Warranted
because
naman
we have
po
to
ba yung paghingi ng
identify.
executive session?
No, hindi naman automatic yun. We have to know ano yung content, ano yung sasabihin, ano yung kung justifiable yung request. No? May mga na-reject naman kami, hindi naman lahat yan eh. All of them, as you said, will request, siyempre. No? But we have not granted all. Meron naman kaming live stream.
So yung kay Sandro Marcos, warranted ba? Kasi tapos na yung kanyang pagharap sa inyo. Sa tingin nyo, yung sinabi sa inyo, warranted an executive session. Kasi lahat ng tao, iniintay yung pagharap niya sa ICI, actually.
Dumaan naman siya, nagbigay siya ng option, I think, opportunities for live questions.
Yes. So, sa tingin nyo, warranted naman yung nakuha nyo sa kanyang information to make it behind closed doors.
Well, he was surprised about some of our questions kasi marami kaming detalyang tinanong. There are many projects in this district, but not in the scale of the insertions that were asserted to by Saldico. No? Nowhere near those numbers. That's why I had to dig deeper. Tinanong ko sa kanya, baka naman may mga ibang agencies na nag-insert sa distrito nyo other than insertions sa DPWH. As he had only the information of DPWH for this afternoon. So, I don't know kung may mga... Kasi maaaring may mga state college doon, may hospital doon, may airport. So, baka may ibang naglagay doon sa distrito na hindi DPWH. Kaya baka malaki nga, but as far as DPWH, the numbers do not show the numbers that Saldico was asserting or saying, no? One-third lang of the numbers, no?
Secretary, two weeks ago, kayong dalawa ni Secretary Vince Dizon nag-press conference na at pumunta kayo sa Ombudsman recommending that charges will be filed or should be filed with former Speaker Martin Romualdez.
Yes.
Ang sabi nung company Speaker Martin Romualdez, kung ebidensya nyo lang daw ay yung testimony ni Saldico at yung testimony ni Gutesa ay parang kapos. Dahil una, wala si Saldico rito, wala siyang affidavit. Tapos si Gutesa naman ay still missing.
Hindi pa tapos yun, Ronald, hindi pa tapos yun.
So there are more evidence.
So probably, yung sinasabi niya, nakukulangan siya. Hindi, kaya mo, dadagdagan namin.
But is so hindi pa tapos, sir, meaning you expect to get more evidence? Because these are high crimes that we're talking, plunder.
No, as I said this morning, what we need now are lawyers who will go through the boxes and boxes of documents that have been delivered to us. No? Wala nga kaming staffing pattern pa eh. Anong papipiga mo kung volunteer?
Yeah.
Si Sandro Marcos may binigay bang dokumento? Kasi yung kinikwento nyo sa amin na sinabi sa inyo, I don't think hindi naman kailangan.
Meron 5 kahon. Yung mga NEP at saka submissions ng mga barangay na proving to us that ito yung mga hiningi sa akin. Other than this, all the others were already insertions. No? But sa akin ang mas importante, okay na, may insertion. Anong ginawa mo dun sa insertions? Saan mo ginamit? Nabantayan ba yun? Yun mga Teka muna, I have to go, guys. Sabi ko sa inyo, 5 minutes lang.
5 minutes.
Sorry, sir. Alam mo naman kami.
5 minutes pa lang naman. Kayo naman.
Last question,
Secretary.
Last question. Naglabas kasi yung company speaker na meron daw statement or letter, yung ICI, na sinasabi na wala namang ebidensya linking the speaker doon sa mga kaso in relation dito sa sinampa sa kanya. Ano yun? Is that an ICI letter or what was that about?
I don't think we'll give a letter like that.
So,
ata nun. Anyway, these are legal matters. I am an engineer, so I don't want to discuss in too much detail yung mga legal issues na yan. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, kailangan ipalit sa akin CPA lawyer na.
Yeah. Well, Sec, just before you go very quickly, no, yung letter nyo po to Malacanang, when did you file it, just for the record? When did you submit it to Malacanang?
Just for the record, I cannot remember. But I know I had to respect the 30-day notice.
Okay. So if December 15, then November 15.
Beginning of December.
30-day notice.
So
November 15.
Baka November 15. 30 days.
Thereabouts. That is when you filed it. Okay. And you haven't heard from Malacanang.
Hindi marunong magbilang
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat, Secretary.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Outgoing ICI Commissioner Rogelio Babes. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary.